Nothing other than he's out with an upper body injury.
Encouraged by Tristan tonight? Looked to me that was as close as we've seen him to
Yeah,
him in a while.
I thought it was his best game. He was real solid. I thought he kept us in it early. He gave us a chance. He made some big saves early.
Was that one of the tougher parts of the game tonight, that you really did play up to the standards you expect from him, and it still wasn't enough?
Well, I thought Tristan played well. I thought he took a big step. You know, I thought as a team, we had our moments. I didn't think we brought a level of urgency that we needed to early in the game. I thought we gave up a few too many odd man rushes, and that just boils down to details. And so I just think we need to bring more urgency. And when we do, I think that's when we have an opportunity to be at our best. And we didn't have enough guys bringing it tonight.
Mike, when you moved Raquel back up into the top six, was that just try to get something going? Or?
Yes. I just thought I just didn't think we had enough juice. So we tried to tweak the lines a little bit to see if we could get a spark.
You guys didn't get a power play. Do you see that as a shortcoming of the officiating, or were you not doing enough to earn power plays?
I don't know. It might have been the cleanest game of the year.
When you want to get scoring balance throughout, you make those line changes like you did a week ago. Then you go back to this. Is it tough to know how productive your top six can be when those guys are in it and to break it up?
When whose guys are in it?
When Raquel, you can go with Raquel, Crosby, and Gensel, and then Russ, Malkin, and so is it tough to break that up, knowing how productive they can be?
Well, I mean, when we go that route, we're loading the top six, right? And so, you know, they have the ability to be effective. And so, but when we have a little balance through our lineup and we get some scoring threats on other lines, it also has the ability to, or the potential for us to be harder to play against if we can continue to get production through the top six. And so those, you know, those are the decisions. And my sense is that we'll probably move those guys around depending on how games go and what the need of the team is at the time.
Michael, for a big chunk of the game, you did keep them from getting odd man breaks, particularly through the second period, first half of the third. What were you doing right, and what did change when that happened?
I just thought there was more detail to our game. You know, I thought we were in between early in the game.
Okay.
And when we're in between, I think that's when we run the risk. And part of it is execution, part of it's decision making. You know, when we have the ability to, you know, to play on top of teams, we don't allow them to stretch the ice and create those types of opportunities. And I just thought we were in between a little bit, and I just think we got to play with more conviction.
Like, when you talk about urgency, are you also referring to, you know, building momentum after a goal that you score? Because they come back and score less than 3 minutes after both of your goals tonight.
Yeah, I just think, you know, urgency is just a certain level of intensity, tenacity that we need to play with, shift after shift, and just trying to play the game the right way. And so, you know, controlling momentum, managing the game. When you score goals, you know, those shifts after a goal is scored on either side. If we get scored against or we score goals, those are important moments in games. You know, there are opportunities to build on it. If we have the momentum, if we don't, we got to get it back. We got to get it back in a heart. So I just think there are critical moments in the game that we got to recognize, and we might have to heighten the urgency even more in those situations. And that's just understanding how to manage games.
In a divisional matchup, you know, this late in the season, how concerning isn't that you lacked urgency?
I don't know what you're asking me. You know, we know where we're at. You know, these games are important, and we're fighting for a playoff spot. We get it. We're trying to maximize the opportunity we have in front of us. Tonight it was against the Rangers. It was a missed opportunity for us. So we got to learn from it, look by it, and get ready for the next one.
Is it cliche to say how great Sid is at this point, or is it impossible to not say enough?
I just think his consistency is something to marvel at. You know, for a guy that's been able to play the game at such an elite level consistently well for as long as he has, in my mind, it's just it's remarkable, and he continues to do it.
Thanks, Mike.